You're watching the Football Radio Show. We're not the suits that talk football. We're the dudes that know football. Here's your hosts, Casey and Dave.
Hello, and welcome to 3 and Out, where we take a look at 3 of the most compelling games on the NFL schedule. Casey, what week is it, sir? It's week 12.
Slipping away.
It is week 12 coming up, but we've got some great NFL action. So much still to be decided in the NFL. Casey, get us started.
Yeah, we're getting it started on Turkey Day, man. The early game there, bro. We got the Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions, and the opening line on this is a pick 'em.
Wow, that's good stuff, man. And this Vikings team playing some excellent football right now, coming up a big win where they ran the ball well with Murray and McKinnon. They're throwing the ball well, and in particular, they're playing great Vikings defense. It's going to be a good football game.
And Detroit, man, they had their hands full at Chicago last week, found themselves down in that game, rallied back to win it on the last second Prater field goal, man. It's not always pretty with the Lions, but it's a grimy team, and they're finding ways to win, and, man, that's all that matters right here. But they need a win to keep pace with these Vikings, man. A loss here, and they find themselves back in that wild card muck in the NFC, man. You want to be in the muck, but you don't want to be in the muck.
Exactly, man. All right, we'll continue it on with the Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs at home favored by 9.5. Woo!
Wow, dude, the Peterman experiment was an absolute failure in Los Angeles last week.
Yeah.
Not sure. I would go back to Tyrod. That's just me.
Yeah.
You know, but who knows what's going on with these guys. But, man, they were sitting right there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
A couple brutal losses, man. They got to right that ship quick because they are falling out of that playoff race too, man. Got to get a win, and it's going to be tough doing it in Casey, bro.
Run the ball more. And then you got Kansas City, right? The home field advantage. There's lots of red there.
So much
The
red.
crowd goes wild there. They need this game after a very disappointing outing against the Giants, coming up short in overtime there. The Chiefs have lost 4 of the last 5. This was the team that jumped out to a 5-0 start that looked
Beat the Patriots week 1, dude.
Unbelievable in the first month plus of the season, and now they are really struggling right now. So, wow.
Big game. All right, and up next it is the New Orleans Saints at our Los Angeles Rams, and the Rams are 2.5-point favorites at home.
Yeah, and this Saints team is arguably the hottest team
So hot
in
right
the
now.
league right now after losing the first 2. Running off 8 straight victories, and they're doing it in a much more balanced way. The defense is decent, not horrible. This isn't all about Drew Brees throwing it all around the lot. They've got the young running back and Ingram, the mix there between Kamara and Ingram, really balancing out that offense. They got a ton of rushing touchdowns a couple weeks back. This is a good Saints football team right now.
Yeah, and last week the Rams went into Week 11 as the highest scoring team in the NFL. They found out it's hard to get those wins on the road, especially in Minnesota.
Yep.
Start stacking some wins at home. That means you get to play your playoff games at home. They had not been slowed on offense really at all until they met those Vikings. They're going to have more than 7 points, or they're going to need more than 7 points to beat those Saints.
That, right?
And with the Seahawks right there creeping in, they need to get this win, handle their biz at home. Stay on top of the NFC West, man. That is going to be a good game.
Yeah, 2 of the better teams in the NFC right there matched up, so it's going to be pretty exciting.
We want to know games are stoking you guys out. Subscribe to the Football Radio Show YouTube channel. Comment below with the games that you guys are digging.
All right, man. That is going to do it for this week's 3 and Out. Enjoy the NFL action. Enjoy Turkey Day, folks. We are out of here.